This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, ho there. It's Jeff Goodard. Welcome me to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy today is Jimmie Johnson. Not that one. The race car driver. The man who's now 46 years old. He actually drives an IndyCar on a part-time schedule with a number 48. He's also a sports car guy. So he's a 7-time NASCAR champion, tying him with Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt for the most Cup championships of all time. He did 5 straight, which is amazing. So he last competed in NASCAR. That's last year, 2020, number 48. So anyway, everyone considers him one of the greatest NASCAR drivers of all time. So anyway, he's won 2 Daytona 500s in 06 and 2013. He's done pretty well. From 2002 to 2017, he recorded 7 championships, 83 race wins, and 35 pole positions. So yeah, he has a lot of major achievements and all that. He's run 10 races, but he has not been on the podium yet. So anyway, he did off-road racing and then the Busch Series, aka the minor league system, before formally being made in 2002 as a rookie in the full-time Winston Cup Series. He won the pole for the Daytona 500, becoming the 3rd rookie to get his first pole position at the Daytona 500, joining Loy Allen and Mike Skinner, 94 and 97 respectively. In his 13th start, Johnson did win his first race, the Napa 500 at the Auto Club Speedway in California. He became the first rookie driver to lead the point standings and to win twice at the same track during a season by sweeping both races at Dover. And the Coca-Cola 600, which is basically NASCAR's answer to the Holy Trinity of racing, on a certain day, the day before Memorial Day, when on a normal year you would have the F1 race at Monaco, the IndyCar race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and the Coca-Cola 600 for NASCAR, all the same day. He somehow did not win Rookie of the Year, despite being 5th in the point standings, as Ryan Newman won Rookie of the Year. Why, I don't know. Anyway, his sophomore season, he would win 3 races, both New Hampshire races at Dover and the Coca-Cola 600. He ended up finishing 2nd in points, just behind Matt Kenseth. So Johnson, again in 2004, ended up 2nd place. In the point standings. In 2005, he didn't do so well. He was 5th in points. However, from 2006 onwards, he would win not 1, but 5 straight titles. In 2006, he won the Daytona 500. And would finish 2nd at California Speedway before winning Las Vegas. So he won 2 of the first 3 races. He was great. He rallied with 5 straight top 2 finishes, coming back from 8th place in the point standings to take the championship. He won Driver of the Year, obviously. In 2007, he continued his streak. He got 10 wins this time, with 4 poles. So he swept the 2 races at Richmond, Atlanta, and Martinsville. He looked good. He won the title back-to-back, and now he's had 33 career wins, 18 all-time. He actually went from 20% body fat to 8%. In fact, in 2009, he was named AP Male Athlete of the Year, becoming the first racing car driver to do that. Wow. So in 2008, he became the second driver to win 3 straight NASCAR series championships behind Cale Yarborough. So he won 7 races during the year. He actually won an ESPY and moved up to 3rd on the active winners list. He won 14 titles. 14 races. In 2009, he looked like he wanted to go 4 straight, becoming the first driver to do that. He won 7 races in his season. And Johnson became the first driver ever to win at least 3 races in each of his first 8 seasons on the NASCAR circuit. He ended up being 13th on the all-time wins list and won Driver of the Year for the 3rd time, tying Jeff Gordon, Mario Andretti, and Darrell Waltrip for that mark. Mario Andretti, really? I forgot he was a NASCAR driver. 2010, he would win his 5th title, which was amazing. And he became the 3rd driver to make up points to win the title since 1975. I don't know what that means. Well, I guess because he was second, he was fighting with Danny Hamlin for the title in 2010, and then he passed Hamlin at the season finale in Miami. Johnson would try his best to go for 6, but he would finish 6th in the driver's standings. And Tony Stewart won his 3rd NASCAR title. Johnson would go on to do okay. 3rd in 2012. And then in 2013, he was chasing Matt Kenseth for the points thing. And Johnson just needed to finish well enough in 2013 to win the title. And he did, taking 9th place. 2014, he didn't do so well. He didn't finish in the top 10 in NASCAR points, which was a rarity for him. The first time that ever happened. 2015, he ended up 10th. But he won his 7th and final title in 2016. He didn't start that well. He took 16th at the Daytona 500. But anyway, he still did it. He ended up winning the last race at Homestead, beating Kyle Larson to the thing. It would end Carl Edwards' hopes. So he got to number 7 titles, joining Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt for that mark. So it was just amazing. Jimmie Johnson ended up being the teammate to the 2020 champion, Chase Elliott. So he joined IndyCar and all that. He has struggled in IndyCar. Spins and accidents. So, yeah. So, anyway. He lives in Charlotte with his wife and 2 daughters. Jimmie Johnson actually competed in the Boston Marathon in 2019 and finished 4,000th overall. Not bad. He started the Jimmie Johnson Foundation to help children, families, and communities in need, most likely in North Carolina. He's a legacy. There's a lot of legacy left. Driver of the Year 5 times, 06, 07, 09, 10, and 13. He was actually number 1 on Forbes' most influential athletes in 2011 and 2012, which was amazing. He has a lot of records. 83 victories, 6th all time, and third in the modern era, 72 to present, tied with Dale Earnhardt. Yeah. So he's won 6 races at Auto Club Speedway in California, 8 at Charlotte, 11 at Dover, New Hampshire, 3 at Kansas, 4 at Las Vegas, and 7 at Texas Speedway. Johnson won a Cup Series race at every track on the 2020 schedule except Chicagoland. Chicagoland, Kentucky, Watkins Glen, the Roval at Charlotte, and Daytona Speedway Road Course. Up till 2019, Johnson was the only driver to have qualified for the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs every year since the inception in 2004. Wow, that's amazing. Jimmie Johnson was in a few things. He was in Top Gear in 2012, alongside Jeff Gordon, Juan Pablo Montoya, and Kyle Petty. Jimmie Johnson challenged Ellen DeGeneres to a go-kart race on the Ellen Show in 2013. Jimmie Johnson actually was the first pro athlete to co-host SportsCenter, ESPN SportsCenter, which is like, what the heck? Jimmie Johnson was featured on the cover of NASCAR 2003 and NASCAR 2011. They're on NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. I think I have, do I have the 06 or the 08 version? I don't remember. And there was the cover driver of NASCAR kart racing for the Wii. And it's number 48. It's actually playable in Gran Turismo 5. His cars are in NASCAR Heat 3 and Forza Motorsport. So yeah, so he was a darling winning a pair of Indy 500s. That's good enough, don't you think? So anyway, that's all I got to say about Jimmie Johnson. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.